What's up, everybody? I got a 97 F150 4.6 liter. ABS light is flashing, and when you hit the brake pedal, there are no brake lights. So, I've had to replace the fuse already. Down at the fuse box, the second one, that 15 amp, according to the fuse cover, is F13. Here's the cover. You can see that second one says 13. Well, I replaced that and it instantly blew. So I gotta look elsewhere, and I did, and I noticed that my master cylinder is leaking fluid from the sensor that plugs in the front. Apparently it's a cruise control release sensor. This guy right here, you can see it's all burning up. It was leaking down. I replaced the fuse and it instantly popped. Well, I bought a new one, so I got a new guy. It comes with its own wiring harness, and conveniently you plug it straight into the old one, and then you got a whole new wiring harness to use. And it's not even that long, it's only 6 inches long. So I'm gonna change that out, and then I'll let you know how it goes. Alright, so we're back with the 97 F150 4.6. The fuse I put in instantly popped. It instantly went bad. I guess you can't really see right there. But yeah, that fuse went bad. So after I replaced that switch, I put in a new one. And as I said earlier, it's the second one down. So fuse number 13 controls your brake control module and your brake lights. So my brake lights didn't work. My ABS light was flashing. I didn't want to drive it and risk getting rear-ended. So here I am. But where we are now is I've replaced that little sensor. I put the new one in. It came with a new wiring harness, and it just plugs right into the old one. So you just add about 6 inches to it. Well, I did that. I replaced the fuse, and now it's time to test it out and see how it goes. Alright, so we are back in the F150 after switching out that sensor. I'm about to turn it on for the first time. Before, my ABS light would blink, and it would blink 16 times and then hold. I believe that's some type of ABS trouble code, but either way I had a problem and it had to be fixed. So I've already had my brother confirm that I have brake lights and turn signals and hazards. So all of that's working back there again now that I've replaced that sensor and that fuse, spot number F13, inside the cab. And now we're about to start it and see if the ABS light blinks. Alright, no ABS light. Alright, looks like it's gone. I'm going to hit the brake pedal a few times. Sounds like I need a brake booster. Alright, I held it 6 times and now I'm holding. And now I'm letting go. So after replacing that sensor right there and the wiring harness and the fuse, it looks like my problem is fixed and I have brake lights and turn signals again. So if you have a similar problem, now you know what to do. Thanks for watching. Alright everybody, I'm back after test driving the 97 F150. As you can see, the brake ABS light is no longer blinking. It was blinking 16 times and then holding solid. I tried replacing the fuse, F13 fuse, which controls the ABS module. I may have called it something different earlier, but it's the ABS module and the brake switch, which controls your brake lights whenever you hit the brake pedal. So after replacing that sensor that plugs into the front of the master cylinder, it was called a cruise control release switch. That's what it was called at O'Reilly Auto Parts anyway. And I replaced that, and the little wiring harness that came with it plugged right into the old one, so you don't need to cut into the existing wiring harness at all. And after that and the F13 fuse, everything's working good, and I test drove it and not having any issues. So if your ABS light is blinking and you don't have any brake lights, a good spot to start would be the F13 fuse. It is a 15 amp, and mine had the sensor wrong too. I replaced the fuse, and then it instantly blew the new fuse because that cruise control release sensor was submerged in brake fluid. And so I had to replace that and then replace the fuse, and now we're not having any issues at all. So hopefully this helps you, and if you have any questions or comments, leave something in the comment section. Thanks for watching.